We're always told that success comes from focus, right? From just grinding away at whatever's right in front of us. But what if that intense focus is actually blinding us to this incredible hidden abundance? A type of wealth that's all around us, all the time. So that's what we're going to dig into today. We're going to uncover what this wealth is, and more importantly, how to actually see it.
So, think about your day. It's usually defined by a whole series of urgent tasks, right? It all starts with something like this. The deadline. You know the one. That date on the calendar just looming over you, demanding every bit of your attention. And then, of course, there's this guy, the unread email. That little red notification bubble just ticking up, up, up. It creates this constant, low-grade hum of anxiety, doesn't it? That feeling that you're always falling just a little bit behind. And naturally, the classic to-do list, the one that feels like it has a life of its own and it never, ever gets shorter. So the source material we're diving into today takes all of these things, the deadline, the emails, that never-ending list, and bundles them together under one name. It calls this the front, and it's basically everything we spend all our time staring at. Now, we usually praise this kind of thing, right? We call it being focused, being productive. But here's the twist. The central idea here is that this intense focus on the front can actually work like a blindfold. It keeps us from seeing the much, much bigger, richer reality of what's going on all around us. And this quote, wow, it just nails it. It really captures the cost of staring only at the front. I mean, think about it. We get so caught up in building this future life that we completely miss the one we're living right now, the one that's already been given to us for free. Okay, so if staring at the front is the problem, then what's the solution? Well, it's not about working harder. It's about a total shift in perspective. It's about learning to look away from all that urgent stuff for a second and turning our attention to what the source calls the periphery, or even better, the all. And that brings us to the absolute core concept of this whole idea, free wealth. Now, what's so fascinating about this definition is that it's not about wealth you earn. Not at all. It's framed as a foundational gift. It's all the incredible value we get just by being alive with zero effort on our part. Okay, let's make this real. I mean, think about it right this second. You didn't have to do a single thing to earn the oxygen you're breathing. You're not paying a monthly subscription for gravity to keep your feet on the floor. And that amazing, steady beat of your own heart, you didn't invent that. These are what the text calls the divine infrastructures of your life. They're just there. So this whole idea of free wealth really sets up this powerful clash, this contrast between two totally different ways of looking at your life. On one hand, you've got the narrow front vision, and on the other, the huge, expansive all vision. So what is the difference? I mean, what really separates these two mindsets? How does making that shift from one to the other actually change how you experience, well, everything? All right, here it is. This slide breaks it all down. The front vision, that's on the left, it's all about scarcity. It's that nagging voice in your head telling you there's never enough. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough anything. It paints this picture of you as a worker who's just struggling to get by. But then you look at the all vision on the right. It's the total opposite. It's like putting on a different pair of glasses, and suddenly you see abundance everywhere. It reframes you completely, not as someone struggling, but as an heir to all of creation. Something that's already perfect and whole. And I just love how the source material phrases this. It's so poetic, right? The sun doesn't send you an invoice for its light. The morning mist doesn't ask to see your resume. It just is. These are pure gifts, not wages you have to clock in for. That, right there, is the heart of the all vision. Okay, so this all sounds really nice conceptually, but how do you actually do it? In the middle of a crazy busy day, how do you just switch from that stressful front vision to this big all vision? Well, thankfully, there's a really simple, practical way to do it. It's something called the peripheral pause, and it's exactly what it sounds like. You just make a conscious choice, just for a moment, to stop staring at what's right in front of you, your screen, your to-do list, and instead, you just look around. You actively notice that free wealth, the sunlight coming through the window, the feeling of the air, the sounds around you. You take one deep breath, and in that single moment, you can shift from seeing the grind to seeing the gift. And really, that leads us to the biggest takeaway of all. When you start to truly recognize all this massive, unearned value that is literally supporting your life every single second of every day, you realize this one powerful truth. You are already so much wealthier than you think. So, I'm going to leave you with a question to take with you into the rest of your day. Just for today, beyond the deadlines, beyond the emails, what one piece of your own free wealth are you going to take a second to pause and notice?